Today for Mousetrap Monday, we're going to take a look at this vintage electric mousetrap that I bought as part of a larger mousetrap collection a while back. I've never seen it before and I don't know how old it is. There's no markings to indicate a patent number, but I do know it's a couple decades old. On the packaging, it claims it's a new and ecologically clean way to eliminate mice, safe and humane, and no danger of dead mice decaying in the wall or access areas. Now the history of electric mousetraps goes back a long ways. I featured several other traps that are older than this, and they didn't work. I found that these older mousetraps try to kill the mice by simply having the mouse enter the trap and complete a circuit between a positive and negative wire plugged in the wall, but for some reason they never seem to work. Today's modern electric mousetraps are much more sophisticated. They're battery operated and delivered to give a shock that's lethal. This one even has Wi-Fi. They've come a long ways, but these older mousetraps that plug in the wall don't seem to work. Let's take it out of the box and see what it looks like. Here's the instructions. We'll take a look at those. It has a picture of the trap and says container and cap. Step 1. To bait the trap, remove the transparent container from the top cover, uncover the side cap from the container, and drop in the bait. Replace the cap and insert the container into its position. Step 2. Plug in and place the trap along a wall or in a corner and in a dark area for best results. Step 3 and 4. To remove the dead rodent, first unplug the trap, then unscrew 2 fixing screws along the side to open up the cover. The dead rodents can easily be disposed. They're dumping into the garbage can. Traps may be cleaned when necessary by unplugging and washing in soap and water. Air dry before plugging in use. Probably a good idea not to plug in a wet trap. Let's take a look at it. It's basically a plastic tunnel. There's the plug, the top cap for the bait, and inside the positive and negative are attached to these 2 wires right here. As the mouse enters the tunnel to get the bait, it will touch the wires and in theory get electrocuted. But I've never seen this style actually work. Let's go plug it in the wall, set up the motion cameras, and see if this vintage electric mousetrap can catch a mouse. Well, just as I suspected, this vintage electric mousetrap didn't work. For several nights, mice entered, they ate the bait, they must have crossed the wires, but they didn't get electrocuted. Now, for some reason, these old mousetraps must have worked in the past, but they're not working today. If you have an idea of why that is, leave a comment down below. The new modern electric mousetraps work well, but they're very sophisticated. They have circuit boards, they run on a different kind of battery system, and they deliver a very lethal shock. But not these old traps. On my channel, I try to test out every mouse and rat trap I can get my hands on, including old vintage traps that work and don't work. If you haven't subscribed, please consider clicking that button. I've posted over 700 videos on YouTube, and currently I'm posting new videos every Monday and Friday. So if you want to see the best videos on how to catch, and sometimes not catch, mice, rats, squirrels, chipmunks, moles, voles, and gophers, stay tuned.